Hello, we're back. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Brandon, and we have new chairs.
Yes,
I literally sat down and
I,
I went, "This feels different."
I kind of like them.
I like them too, but I'm usually used to the ones that have the little like comforters on them, so I can
Yeah.
just like sink into it. And I just kind of sank down and it sank a little bit more than usual, and I went, "Okay, did not notice
I
that."
wonder, maybe I could just grab two chairs from the game lab and just without anyone noticing, just wheel them in here.
It's too late for that. We already started.
Yeah, we're starting. So, season 6. This is our last season.
Yeah, because we're both graduating.
It's scary.
I don't even want to think about it. It's
Yeah, I
fine.
don't want.
We're graduating when during one of my senior classes, the career development center literally came in talking about resumes,
Oh,
and I'm sitting there like, oh no.
I'm crying inside. I don't want it to end.
No, I'm not crying. I think I'm more panicking.
Well, that as well for me.
Because it's like, it's my senior year and I understand that, but there's like, you have to write your papers, you have to like do the senior project, you have to actually present your thesis that you've been working on this Thursday, and you're like,
Yeah,
ah!
for my senior summer class, but at the end, we have to do a 15 or 25-page paper. And it's what I said. I was in class. I'm like, I'm sorry. Did you say 15?
Yeah,
Uh,
I've done this before. That's nothing.
the maximum I did was 8 pages.
Is it a research paper specifically?
I don't. So we have a discussion board and each one is it's like a paragraph long, and it's just based on our major and what we like in our and what it relates to digital media or PR.
Okay.
Yeah,
So then at the end, you just have to write this. Is it a research paper you
I
have
don't
to
know,
write?
but there it is. I'm not doing a research paper.
Yeah, because I'm a history major as well. Like I've done research papers before. Uh, God, but I'll be fine. But no, 15 to 20 pages. People are like so freaked out over it, and then this is me already having written like a 40-page paper at this point for my thesis, which I've
On
submitted.
your thesis?
Yeah, I'm in the honors college
Oh yeah,
specifically.
yes, honors boy here.
Yeah, so I had to write a thesis and submit it. Yeah.
Oh, you know, Storm and Stormside is his own show with Thomas.
Yeah, he told me about that.
Yeah. He's like, dude, I need to have you guest on your show
Yeah,
sometime. And
he's
I'm like, oh yeah, speaking of that, I need to have you as a guest on my show
yeah,
sometime.
I think he'd genuinely be interested in it. And this is
Yeah.
like literally
Oh,
right
the show,
after
yeah.
this is literally right after my class, so honestly it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So, how was your winter break?
I worked for the most part, honestly, and was just finishing my thesis up and everything. Just I needed to get that done and out of the way, so I didn't have to worry about it ever again.
Did you ever build your PC at home, or
I built it at home and then I brought it to school.
I remember I saw your snap and I'm like, you like help me. I'm like,
Yeah, because for me, I had not the slightest idea, and it probably took longer than I initially
well,
expected.
there's the case, there's a motherboard, there's maybe the
Yeah, but
RAM,
imagine
graphics
me
card.
having not worked with any of this stuff before, and then you sit down and you go, "Oh no, not this,
Have you
not
tried
today."
this little thing called YouTube?
Yes, with it, it took me 8 hours.
Oh.
Ha! I win. But no, it was honestly. I'm really glad I did it, which I means I actually have this system now that's I actually really like, and it works. Everything's good.
At least you got a PC.
I have a PC.
Yeah. Yeah. PS5. My mom could not get a hold of.
What?
The PS5. My mom could not get a hold of.
Mm,
PC. So my mom thinks like a $600 PC is not a good one. I'm like, it is. Like, it doesn't have to be $1,000 PC.
yeah.
Yeah, so that didn't work out. But I got I got a couple of games. Uh, I got a capture card from a system from a computer,
Mm-hmm.
a webcam like
Yeah,
that
like
one.
that.
Um, I my mom surprised me with a bat signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought it to my dorm, and and sometimes I bring it to esports lab, so
Yeah.
it just shines a giant bat.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I need to get like some stuff from my computer. Like I need a camera, I need like a microphone and that stuff. But honestly, I don't need it right now. So that's a later thing, and I might get a second monitor to like connect the two. But then again, this is just stuff I could build off of. Worst comes to worst, more than anything.
Yeah.
It's not that
Hopefully, I'll
big
get
of
a PC like maybe after I graduate.
yeah, it's not that big of a deal. We'll be
Yeah.
good. Once I start making money at an actual job, we will be fine.
Yes.
Which
So
also is something else I need to do. Start actually preparing for like the technical interviews for jobs because like I know the code, but my thing is it takes me a while to do that sometimes. Like I remember a lot of the stuff I did from class.
yeah.
It's just I don't remember the specific syntax or stuff, and it's just I need to work up on. And I have started to. Keep in mind, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot, and like guess I'm scared getting a job after college more so than anything else because I don't know. Like I know I can if I put the work into it, but for me it's just remembering all the stuff and I'm afraid that's like I'm not gonna remember
what
anything.
about have you thought about attending grad school?
I'm not
That's
attending
what I'm doing.
I'm not attending grad school after college. I will rather get into the workforce and start making the money. Because keep in mind, computer science majors make a lot of money after college, even because I'm getting a BS in computer science.
Mhm.
It's something that I pretty much have a lot of I can make a lot of money right off the bat. I'd rather not get into grad school. I'd rather honestly just get out, start making money, because I will be making a lot more. Like the median salary for computer science majors is a lot higher than some other majors. I'd rather get out and start making money and actually just start living, just like getting to travel with the money that I have, even if it's like weekend trips to like different states.
Yes.
It's something that I just genuinely do want to do because it's something, even though I've always traveled with my family, it's something I never got to do for myself. That's something I want to do for me.
Then there's a point where we're adults. We can use our adult money to buy childish things.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that as well. It's just I've gotten better with like spending money and that stuff more so than anything. So I'm getting better with that because I want to make sure that I'm good getting out of college more so than anything else, and like I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah. I need to update my resume and my profile
I have to
page.
write a completely new resume because the only resume I have is from high school. So I have to like go back to my dorm room, look at all the notes that I took from like that one history class and just start writing my resume. And then I'll schedule something with the career center saying, "Hey, I wrote this. I'm not sure if it will work, but like."
I need to update like the projects I done.
But the thing is, with projects for computer science majors, we have to do like just genuine projects to show that like we've known stuff. And a lot of my projects are on OneDrive because that's how I submitted a lot of my projects. It's just like a lot of those projects I did on like my little MacBook, and I didn't have enough storage to keep all of them. But like honestly, the mobile app, the thesis I'm putting on there, 100% saying I worked on that because it shows. Honestly, if there's any job I'm gonna get outside college, it's working on mobile applications.
Hmm.
Because at this point, I know the basics behind it. I might not be good with like the graphical design, but the thing with computer science people is that you have to work in a team. I think most people assume that
Yeah, like
coders have to sit
it's
by
not a one
themselves.
person
It's
job.
something you have to work in a team, and I'm not afraid to ask for help from my needs, saying I feel like I'm missing something. Can you help? Like I want to do stuff for myself, and the thing about computer science, like you can look a lot of stuff up. You can look a lot of stuff up, but I know all of the general. I know about the trees. I know about the linked lists. I know about like all the storage methods. I know all that stuff. It's just sometimes putting that into code is a lot harder because sometimes they just teach you stuff in practice and not in like implementation. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So this is what you see. So it's just for like, mobile applications, right?
Yeah. Or
So like iOS or Android, like or both.
iOS.
Right.
I specifically only know how to code with iOS devices, which is where all the money is.
Yeah.
If you think about it, honestly, it's literally where all the money is for because most people own iPhones.
Yes.
And I know all my friends are like Android, and I'm like,
Mike and Jael and
yeah,
Storm
and I'm like, no,
and Tom.
iPhone is nicer for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. So we get FaceTime. We can play iMessage games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, so in one of my classes, I will not say which class. So my friend and I, we were playing Uno.
Yep.
Yeah, and 8 ball.
Hmm?
We were playing 8 ball and Uno.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I kept on losing.
There's so much stuff I want to learn with coding as well. And the thing is, college only gives you a basis for what you can work up on when you eventually get the jobs because obviously they do training for like specific languages you have to do and they only teach so much in college specifically. Like I know a lot of the languages that we had to learn were in Java and everything else. Maybe you learn like some C++, you maybe learn some
Xcode.
SQ. Oh, Xcode for me. Oh God, that will not escape my mind for the rest of eternity.
Isn't the main coding for Apple like
This well, Xcode is the software development kind of interface that you use to create mobile applications. The actual programming language you use is Swift. So the language is Swift. The coding interface is Xcode. Does that make sense?
yes?
Yeah. So it's Swift, and it's something that Apple specifically developed in order to access a lot of the frameworks that they have, including motion sensors and GPS devices and all that stuff, which is a lot harder to work with indoors than you think.
I would I can't imagine imagine because I never worked in that field.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm going to get into it right now. So working on my thesis, right? Initially, my first thought was to use GPS because like you use GPS for Waze and like
Yeah.
Google Maps and that stuff, and it's like it's usually really accurate. Not so much indoors, because what happens with GPS signals is that when they come up from the air, there's a process called triangulation where you take signals from 3 different satellites and see how long they take and the distance it takes to connect to a specific iPhone. And once those signals read, that's your spot. So you think it should work. However, the signals that are given off by satellites actually are weakened substantially indoors. So there is a percentage, there's like an error margin within like meters. And that's not something that's sustainable for an indoor navigation application. Because let's say there's a hallway here, there's a room, there's a hallway here. Let's say I want to see this hallway, it reads me in that hallway, and it takes a while for everything to call around. It's not sustainable, so I had to figure out something different.
So is it like how on for example on Snap Maps like we see our Bitmojis like if I'm here and it says Snap says my Bitmoji is still in north, but like I'm really here.
Yeah, to a smaller extent, but yes, exactly. Because keep in mind, Bitmojis only tackle like a specific area, and sometimes it does. I think it might be a case where it just only updates after a specific bit. But yeah, no, sometimes it says you're like super, super far away, and that's just not the case at all. Or it says you're like outside of your building, and you're not, even though you're in the literal center of your building. So it's like you have to find a way to work around that. And some people are like, oh, why don't you just figure out a way to like actually make sure that those GPS devices actually work a lot better? And like, 1, you can't. 2, that's money.
That's money.
Which I'm not spending on my thesis. I am sorry. I will take all the articles I can find online. I will do all this stuff, and I'll be fine. But at the end, no. That is not my problem. Not my life. Not my issue. Right?
Yeah. So you want to talk about the constant fire alarms that have been going off in North?
Yeah. As far as I was talking to Paul about that, none of them were like from anyone who was like maybe vaping or smoking.
So no one. Okay, so it's not from anyone being stupid.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of, from what I remember and from what I've heard, a lot of the fire alarms that have been started for people cooking and maybe not necessarily cleaning up. So there's like, the steam sometimes kind of goes off the fire alarm, or maybe there's like a little burner thing because sometimes like for those burners that they have, like the little things they use to like boil water and whatnot under it, it's very hard to kind of like clean under there. So if something builds up, it's more likely to actually set off. That's what's been causing most of the fires. It's just people cooking and maybe necessarily something goes wrong. But the thing is, whoever's idea was to put the fire alarm right at the cooking station, I don't know. Not my problem. I think I understand the motivation behind that, but it's caused us to lose a lot of sleep at this point.
Oh, yeah, like the last one, it scared me. Like it woke me up, and it was 8 a.m.
Look, I was fine with the 8 a.m. because I had a 9 a.m. class, and I still was late. I was fine.
It was on a Friday. I have class on Fridays. I'm like, I'm sleeping in. I'm like it scared me. I'm like,
yeah, no, it honestly for me, it didn't really bother me that much. Like in the morning, it bothers me at night. It doesn't bother me in the morning because at least will wake me up, and then I'll just go out, I'll grab something to eat for breakfast, and then I'll come back, and it will be done.
At night, like you're cold, you're tired, like you have to sleep.
I should just go to Silky's one night and then just like get like a rumba or something like that, and then I'll be good. And I can say that because I'm 21, looking like 19, and we're good.
Yeah.
And honestly, yeah, those fire alarms. It's just maybe that's the reason why half this campus is tired, is because of those stupid fire alarms.
Yeah.
At this point, I feel like everyone's just gonna literally just find the next person who sets off, and we're just gonna be like, stop it immediately. I'm not even sure if it's the same room or not that just keeps doing that.
Yeah,
No,
if I
it can't be the same room multiple times.
if it's someone who if it's the same person, I'll be like this.
Why?
I'll grab the person and be like, and go, are you Steve Paul? I'll be like, hey Paul, there's your guy.
But the thing is, I don't think it's like the same people that are like trying to cook that late at night. I don't know what you'd be cooking that late at night. Mac and cheese, right? It would
But
be mac and
who's
cheese.
doing it like at 2 a.m.?
Look, you do not understand the late night cravings until you have the late night cravings.
I mean, I have late
How you
cravings.
stay up to like 3 a.m. and all you want to do is like go to McDonald's and get some fries and avoid the
Yes.
person who keeps like asking for money.
Yes and no.
Yeah, but like that's late night cravings, and you need to set aside those late night cravings, or else it's the end of the world as we know it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, classes have been good for me. Oh, did you see the new Nintendo Direct?
I did.
Wii Sports.
Nintendo
back.
Switch Sports, except it can't work on my Switch.
Why?
Switch Lite.
Oh, I feel so bad for you.
Also, but I was happy about Star Wars: The Force Unleashed because
Oh yeah, no, that game I played a lot when I was younger.
that game is not it's not on the current gen consoles. Like I have it on my Mac, but it's a 32-bit software, so I can only play 64-bit software. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting this.
Yeah.
But it's the Wii versions, so like you
Yeah.
just port over the Wii version.
Yeah, but you're still fine. I think for me, they announced Strikers, they announced Xenoblade 3. Oh, I'm excited for Xenoblade 3.
Yeah. No Man's Sky, I was surprised about.
Look, I will give this to No Man's Sky. It had a catastrophic release, but they have been updating the absolute living whatever out of that game.
There was a leak that the Arkham games will be on Switch.
Oh, I knew that wasn't gonna be the case.
Yeah, but I was like hoping, I'm praying. It said on their website, like it said release date August, in like late August.
Maybe that will just be another direct.
Who knows? But
there's multiple directs that have.
I will buy that game again.
Do you really want to spend like?
I had it on the Wii U. I have it on my PS4. I have it on I have it on Steam.
If you
I have it on Epic Games.
If you have it on your PS4 and you have it on your PC and you have it on your Wii U, why do you need it on your Switch?
Well, why not have Wii U anymore? And on my PC, it was when it's free on Epic. Only the Windows version was free, so I go on Steam and buy the Steam version because that's compatible with Mac. Then when it came out on PS4, remastered, I'm like, oh, I'm buying this.
Look, my thing is, I'm not gonna rebuy games on different consoles. I'd just rather keep it on just one console because there's no point. Look, there's no point paying $180 for the same game on 3 different consoles.
Well, unless, like, for example, I had to buy when I got the PS4, I had to rebuy Minecraft because the PS3 version would not work. The PS3 games would not work on PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But I got discount.
I need to either update or get a new Minecraft account now because I really want to get back into that sometime.
Wait, why do you need a new account?
Because I can't access mine anymore, and I don't know why.
Huh? How you contact support? Like
they've never messaged me back. Mojang has never messaged me back anytime I've sent them anything.
Huh? Have you tried emailing Microsoft?
Because my account was initially on Mojang. I never had a Microsoft account for Minecraft, and because they want us to port everything from the PC from Mojang over to Microsoft, I have to talk to Mojang. But the thing is, I don't think I have my Mojang account.
Oh, I just like why I got it in my freshman year. I just used my Microsoft account.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't remember the email I used for my Minecraft account because I only have 2, and none of them are there. So I need to get a whole new Minecraft account. Which honestly is fine because I'll just download AT Launcher and then I'll just have access to all the apps I want.
Oh,
and we're good.
Did you get Legends of Arceus?
I haven't because I'm actually saving my money for Elden Ring. But I've seen Legends Arceus.
Didn't your PC can run that Elden Ring?
My PC can run Elden Ring. Are you joking?
Well, I thought, what kind of graphics card do you have?
What?
What's your graphics card?
GTX something.
Make sure it's like, if it's 1030, that's fine.
I think it's higher than a 1030.
What did you get at 3080?
No, I didn't get 3080.
3090?
Let me look because I don't think I got 30 anything.
Because we have 3080s in the PC room.
I don't think I got 3080s on anything. Hold on, can you give me a bad? Can you give me a second?
Yeah.
I caught myself. We're good because I sent my mom a list about what computer parts I wanted, right? Give me a second. Sorry. I'm like trying to log. I also got a new phone and I'm trying to.
Wait,
like,
another one?
Well, free upgrade with T-Mobile.
Wait, so what phone is that? Is that
iPhone 13.
oh, yeah, my mom got the iPhone 13.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. So yeah, where's my graphics card? I don't think it's a 1030. I think it might be a. It's a 1050.
1050. Oh, not bad.
Yeah, I'm not buying like.
What processor?
Is that the motherboard?
That's like Intel. It would say Intel i something or AMD.
Oh yeah, I have an AMD Ryzen 5 5600.
Not bad.
Yeah, I was not paying $600 for a graphics card.
Yeah.
I'll take the $200 graphics card. Thank you very much. Not the $600.
Wait,
one.
so you're gonna save your money on Elden Ring, right? Why not Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga?
No.
Why not? It's that game was supposed to come out like in 2019.
I'm sorry, but have you seen Elden Ring?
Yes, I have.
You're asking me to pick Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Edition over Elden Ring when you saw me play Bloodborne.
That's a good point.
You're asking me to change my mind on that when we both know that is not happening.
Or save up for GTA 6 because Rockstar actually confirmed it didn't work.
What, GTA 6?
Yeah, Rockstar finally confirmed it didn't work.
Oh, finally, because what, GTA 5 is like what, 10 years old at this point?
Came out. GTA 5 came out in 2013.
Yeah, so it's like almost 10 years old at this point. Like, look, GTA 6 with how big GTA 5 was, I don't know what they're gonna do with GTA 6 to top that.
Yeah, the game is like 94 gigabytes. Like, oh, also, while I opened the game case, I was telling my friends, I'm like, hey guys, you remember when games came with instruction manuals?
Yeah.
And maps.
Yeah.
Did
I found my Sun and Moon Pokemon manual in my room, like one of those like guides. I had no idea I had that. I was literally just cleaning out my room and I found it. I'm like, oh my, wow, I actually got this. I do not remember when. I got it though.
I want to save up to get Legends of Arceus. But I was thinking about getting Brilliant Diamond, but like my friends told my friends kind of told me like I couldn't decide between Diamond or Arceus, and I said like, well, with Diamond, like you're just replaying a remake of the game, the same concept and story. Where Arceus is like a brand new game. It's Breath of the Wild times Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh well, during break, I finally got a Smash DLC character. I bought Sora.
You bought Sora?
Yes.
Okay.
Only high enough for one character.
Oh.
Because I bought other things, like I bought Saints Row 4 on Switch just for $2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm trying to think. What would be? Sorry, I'm like trying to think here. Oh, did you see that they have like DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
I saw that.
I realized like, why didn't you just release those 48 tracks for Mario Kart 9?
Yeah, like.
Well, do you mind if they released it for Mario Kart 9, they would have to add
and they're putting
characters. They would
forces from the mobile app.
What?
They're putting forces from the Mario Kart mobile app onto the game.
Well, who plays the mobile app for Mario Kart?
No one.
Exactly. Look, I will just say this: we got coconut mold.
Yes, I'm like, okay, but where's Nintendo? Where's Mario Kart 9? Oh, so where's Metroid 4? Where's Metroid Prime 4?
We got Metroid Dread.
And
you're complaining about Metroid Prime 4?
Next update, when they announced like an update for the game, like, oh, are we gonna play Zero Suit Samus? No. It's just like easy. It's just it's baby mode and death mode.
I mean, they also had a hard. Well, they have 4 modes now in this game because it's rookie mode. pretty much just saying, you guys said it was hard, so here's easy mode just for you babies.
And here's death mode.
For people who honestly play the hard mode and like we see you, let's see if we can push you a little bit more.
I can never do that. I can never. Yeah, I would definitely.
Oh, I would definitely try no hit mode because honestly, with enough work, I can do it. The final boss will be absolutely difficult for me to keep in mind, but I do it. I'd probably suffer the entire time, but it would force me to get really good at that game. I would very much enjoy that. A lot.
No. Oh, did you see Spider-Man during the break?
I did.
Good. What'd you think of it?
It was good. It was really good.
I saw it like my friend. So I saw it on the 16th. You know, it came out 17th. I saw like at midnight. So
Yeah.
I was in Ryan library studying for my final. That was the next
I think
day.
no one expected the movie to be that good.
Yeah, and especially all the cameos.
Yeah. But the thing is, it like worked in this weird way because I think, for me, I'm not gonna try and get into too spoiler heavy stuff because I know some people haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
My thought process is that obviously with the multiverse opening up,
Doctor Strange 2.
it gives Marvel producers a lot more free reign to play with this. Yeah. With not only the universe in of itself, but throwbacks to old movies, throwbacks to like new enemies and that type of stuff, or different timelines. It opens up a whole field of like bad guys, good guys, anything. Which I'm also really interested to see how not one how it's going to play out, two what they can do with it to make it very unique. Because the one thing I will always give Marvel is that they know how to make stories.
They do.
Animated like superhero movies, DC's got that.
Yeah.
Regular superhero movies, it's Marvel for me.
Yeah.
Except for the Suicide Squad, not the original Suicide Squad.
That was good.
Suicide
That was
Squad.
good.
That was a good movie.
Yes.
That was one of the only good movies that DC has put out.
Wait, why will Shazam?
I said one of the
Wonder Woman. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, but Zack Snyder's Justice League was the director's cut. The original Justice League sucked.
Yeah. Okay. The Dark Knight trilogy.
But also keep in mind, I didn't like Batman vs Superman, and some of the old Batman movies I just didn't like. And I never vibed with the Superman movies.
Yeah, I'm a Supergirl person, not a Superman person.
Yeah, I also didn't like 1984 for Wonder Woman. I was iffy about Aquaman.
Aquaman was actually. I only saw Aquaman because in my freshman year, Courtney saw it and she told me that it was actually really good.
It was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I was just iffy about it more so than anything else.
Yeah.
It's just Marvel has more consistent hits for me than DC ever does, because I feel like people put out like, oh, what about the Dark Knight movies? I'm like, that's different. We know this.
Do you want to hear the story of me seeing Spider-Man?
Yes.
So it's Thursday night and tomorrow and Friday Spider-Man comes out. I'm in Ryan library and next day is my final where I have to write like an essay on the the film movies that we watch in my film class.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend Jimmy calls me. I text him saying I can't play Fortnite right now. I'm studying library. Then he's like, yo, I have an extra. I'm seeing Spider-Man. I have an extra ticket. My friend bailed on me. I'm like, and I'm this is me. I'm like,
did you even have to think about it? You should have just said yes.
Yeah, I did say yes. I'm like, all right, here we go. So I had
you sat there like this, making it seem like you were thinking about it. But you and I both know you said yes without a second thought.
Here's the thing. So I had to take the Gale Express to the train station, and
where'd you take the train to?
New York City. We started in the city. And here's the thing. I'd never been to Grand Central Station before.
Really?
It was beautiful.
Oh, it's big.
I was like, my friend's like, is it? They said to me, "Wait, have you never been to Grand Central before?" Like, no, I've never had.
Look, everyone assumes that everyone in New York or the surrounding area of New York City has been to Grand Central once.
We were walking in the city.
Like Grand Central and Times Square, like Times Square is like really the tourist place. Grand Central is literally the hub for the subway.
We also went on the subways.
You've never been to Grand Central before.
never been
That
to Grand-
shocks me.
Yeah, and
Because I feel like you've definitely been in the city
oh
before.
yeah, during the breaks, I'm like, oh yeah, mom. So I saw Spider-Man. My mom was a little mad at me, so I saw what them. I'm like, well, my friends invited me. We expect. I'm like, mom, how come we never been to Grand Central Station or just took a walk at night in the city? Mom was like, I don't know. I'm like,
You
it's
just never have.
yeah. Also, when we're walking in the city, my friends and I were just like doing this.
Yeah.
And also in the billboard, there were no Spider-Man billboards. Surprisingly, only the
Yeah.
Matrix.
Yeah, because they have the money to pay for that stuff because Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
What else? I had something on the tip of my tongue, but I completely forgot it. Just keep talking, I'll think about it.
Oh yeah, for the first time in 3 years, my Christmas break wasn't that bad.
Yeah, so that's nice, right?
Yeah.
He says wasn't that bad, like in comparison.
Oh yeah. I don't want to talk about on air what.
Oh, we're
I
not
think-
talking
yeah.
about it. Keep in mind, but I just wanted to point out how kind of funny that is.
Yeah.
in retrospect. I will say. I was gonna say something. I completely forgot what I was gonna say because there was a thought. Have you ever had like a thought in the back of your mind that just completely leaves you and you can't
Yeah.
remember what it was? No, you keep talking. I'm sorry.
So yeah,
It'll come to me eventually.
I took 2 winter classes at WCC. They were online,
Okay.
but so I was at online. You'd think like a Zoom class. No, it was a
You took an
synchronous.
in-person winter class.
It wasn't so it wasn't in person. I was assigned. I was given assignments, and I just had to submit them the the day it was due.
Yeah.
And the tests were like I didn't buy. I used textbook, of course. I'm not spending $80 on textbook. I just used the internet.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, I got 100. And
Yeah.
also, they allowed you to take tests on Blackboard. They allowed you to retakes.
Yeah. Okay.
So what I did was I just took first.
So you took one test. Make sure that you were able to write down all the answers and knew exactly what you got wrong. So you just went back.
Yeah. So
to
I
100
took a
on the
picture of
second
first time
test.
I took a picture
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it is interesting because sometimes you can't. I don't know. There's a way sometimes you can get around that. I don't like doing that for myself personally because sometimes I just straight up won't know the answer.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't get I guess because I need the credits. I mean, it's not like the class I took had nothing to do with my major. So I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, one of my friends who goes here, she was in one of my classes online for the WCC.
Okay.
I text her Brianna, we're in the same class. We're laughing.
All right.
Let's see what else. I recently got vaccinated.
Like booster vaccinated or just vaccinated?
Just vaccinated.
How was that? Because I know sometimes people side effects.
No side effects.
Really?
Because
when I had side effects initially,
I kid you not, no side effects at all. And my mom wanted me to go home to make sure nothing happened.
Look, here's the thing. For me, when it was really the second shot that I had the side effects for it. And that was rough. But some people just straight up don't have side effects, and some people do. It's really just dependent on the person.
I only got the vaccine because for esports in March we're going to Atlantic City for like 3 or 4 days for a tournament. And in New Jersey's law is that you have to be vaccinated to go. Like you can't. I asked my coach I can't show them my negative results, and he told me no, I can't. I have to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
I told my mom, and my mom I guess realized that this like my last year here I might not be able to experience this experience this again.
Experience what exactly?
Going to Atlantic City for esports.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to Atlantic City for the pep band for the MAC basketball games.
Wait, so are we staying in a hotel?
We are.
Oh wow, so the school's paying for that.
Yes.
Dude, wait, imagine if we get a room together.
What?
Imagine if we get a room together.
I don't think so because I think specifically that you're going to try and keep the groups together as much as they can. Because sometimes we have different schedules, and I think they want to make sure that all the groups know how to or able to keep track.
You're going for basketball, right?
going for basketball, so I'm going to be
Yeah.
sticking with the pep band. So I'm probably going to be paired up with people for the pep band. It's specifically the cheer. It's specifically the dance team. I think the cheerleaders and the pep band are pretty much. I think they're going to be together.
Also, esports team. We finally got our jerseys.
Nice.
Yes, that I
Look,
designed.
honestly, Atlantic City is going to be a lot of fun, more so than anything else. There's stuff to do there, which is interesting. I'm not sure how much freedom people will have. Keep in mind in regards to that, but it's something that's going to be really interesting, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Also, I'm 21 at this point, so really,
So like, what happens if I know like we go there for like 3 or 4 days, right?
yes,
So like, what if we have class? The days we miss, like, what happens if we have class? Like, do we email a teacher saying, "Hey, I'm going to like city, like."
you can.
Yeah. So I'm still
Or
I'm still going either way.
if I'm going, keep in mind it might be during the time where we have a break or something like that. I'm not certain, but I'm gonna say, hey, just to let you know, I'm gonna be here during these days. Just email me stuff that I miss so I can at least go to office hours and keep track of that type of stuff.
Yeah. I'll put up like coach put in Discord.
But keep in mind, I'm only going off of what I remember because the last time I went to Atlantic City and any of the Mac conferences was 2 years ago, before like right when COVID hit.
Hmm.
Obviously, it's 2 years apart from that now, and everything about COVID has very much laxed to the point where I really don't think many people care about it. Is it serious? Yeah. But like, do
Okay.
people care about it?
Okay. So all teams must arrive March 9th, and all teams will depart March 12th.
So it's the 9th to 10th day, just like 4 days.
Yeah.
So what day is that? You said the 9th?
Yeah. March 9th.
So it's from a Wednesday to a Saturday.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not that bad at all. It's literally not that bad at all.
It's really cool, like how the actually sports teams is going, these esports teams are going.
Mm-hmm.
Do we go on the bus? Like,
You
ooh,
go
that's
on a bus.
fun.
You go on a bus there. It's not that long of a drive as you think.
And we stay in the hotel in a hotel.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Oh, right. I forgot you're sheltered. Okay, this is gonna be fun for you. Like I said, there's definitely stuff to do there as well. I know I'm gonna be busy with like games and whatnot, just like playing in them, and I'm not sure. Again, we'll be fine, I think.
Yeah. I'm just like, if you see her for 4 days, like I wonder how my teammates are going to practice. Like we can't bring the PCs there or PCs there.
You practice beforehand and rely on just luck. They probably have PCs there that you
Yeah.
will be able to practice on more so than anything else. They have to have something set up, right?
So this year, so you know, last year the Overwatch team that I'm on, that we've been losing a lot. We only won 2 matches.
Mm-hmm.
This year, so far, we have we had two so far, but we won
You won what?
esports matches.
Oh, you've won more esports matches this
Yes,
year?
this year.
So that's good.
So like last semester, like were the challenging schools. This year, like, is not so challenging.
Yeah. Because I think it's just like mostly because you need to find like schools that you're able to place against more so than anything else, and how you can deal with that as well. So I think it's really just like, again, that program's still really in its infancy years at this point.
We've been on a we did 2 interviews on Twitch, and like I'm in the background in both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in the last one, my friend Sam was like, doing a cosplay, and my friend Armando and I are just like sitting background like this, staying still as possible, trying not to move or laugh.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, a picture.
He's really trying.
I'm looking.
But no, it is fun. Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen these before?
Seen what before? Oh yeah, I have. Those
You
little like squishy octopus things.
and I both got one.
Aww.
Yeah. Yes. So I text. So the dark blue one is Stormy, and the light blue is named Thor. Skylar suggested those names.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so yesterday, that was a good game. Basketball.
I started freaking out after a certain point, like near the closing moments. I'm like, don't, and then we recovered and we were good.
Yeah, this is Patino's about 800 wins so far. It would be bad if he lost the streak.
The thing is, they had lost like between our home game and this home game, they had lost 2 games beforehand, and we were ahead, but the other 2 teams I think clutched them out at the end, and then they were ahead. So I saw that happening a third time in a row. I think Patino literally went, "You are not doing this again." Obviously, we have time before the match and everything else. I know everyone thinks we're going to win. I think we are, but I think we need to be on our A games the entire time. I'm not risking anything.
Yesterday I was supposed to work the camera. Like I filled out the sheet, but like I wasn't assigned to anything. So I was just like,
So you just watched the game instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if all the other jobs are signed up, or like if people had already had those spaces filled out, maybe you were on the schedule because all those spaces were filled out.
And today, my roommate Andrew was telling me that now this year, I guess it might be hard now because the grad students need to work those positions.
Which is understandable. But you've already had a bunch of experience working the cameras for.
I have, but it's a lot of fun to do, and it looks good on my resume.
You can still put on your resume in both case.
Also, I want my mom to come to one of the games and see me working the camera.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. You need to figure that out, especially. But we'll be good. You're gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right. And then there's me. Like I want to make sure I end my final semester here strong. I want to make sure that I at least get the grades I need because I am confident I'm graduating at this point. Just I want to make sure that I have the grades that I need to graduate.
And at the same time, make good memories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because after a certain point, that's all you can do, right? And yeah. It's 5:57 on my thing.
Oh, yeah, it's 5:50 on my end.
Yeah, it's 5:50 on your end.
5:58.
Oh, okay. Now it's 5:58 on my end. Look, my clock isn't like the most accurate. That clock's like a minute off. My clock's like
this clock is an hour off.
Well, an hour and a minute. It's an hour and a minute off because that clock does not follow daylight savings time. Yeah. I think that's a good first show.
Yeah, it is. All right. We will see you next Monday. Oh, wait, actually, no. Next Monday is President's Day, so we won't have school.
We have President's Day next
Monday? I think so.
I will look that up later because I had no idea. Because that means I get to sleep.
Yeah, same.
I still get to sleep in on Mondays, but still.
Monday is my busy day.
Tuesdays and Thursdays are my busy days, and then.
Oh yeah, I saw your schedule. I'm like, oh my god, how do you no? I don't blame you for wanting to kill yourself.
Don't say that.
Okay,
no, I don't want the guidance center coming at me. To anyone who and I own a college and in the guidance center and residential life, I do not have suicidal thoughts. We are good. I am a completely fine, normal human being that does not need psychological help whatsoever. But
you playing Bloodborne says otherwise.
Yeah, but that's a way for me to relieve stress more so than anything else. And you're just not good at the game like I am. Yeah, he can't argue with me on that one. But honestly, the thing about my schedule is that I've been able to balance it really well because at this point,
how's that balance? I'm like, what am I looking at?
Look, the thing is, 2 of them are math classes, which I know how to do easy. 2 of them are history classes, which that's going to suck right into papers overall. But the classes itself are easy. One of them's a computer science class was literally just building a project, which I need to talk to my team about because we really need to do more work on that. And the other class is physics, which that's my oh no class, but we are still.
I hated physics in high school.
I have to finish. I have to pass physics this semester. I'll do it. Keep in mind, I'm doing well and everything. It's just it's big. It's just ugly. We're fine. We are fine. We will do this.
Yes.
We will be okay. Okay?
Yes. Okay. Maybe a night at Beachmont will help us de-stress.
Exactly. So we are good.
Yes. All right. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Brandan.
And we'll see you
next week. And if not next week, the week after that.
Yes.